franchises are as iconic to the PlayStation brand as Ratchet and Clank, an action puzzle platformer known for its gorgeous visuals, wisecracking humor, and PG-rated destruction. After a brief tour that is the 2016 remake and tie-in movie, the furry mechanic and his multi-tool sidekick are back in a brand new adventure full of guns, portals, and bolts. So many bolts.
Before we go any further, please be sure to hit the like button as it truly helps out the video. And if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and also hit the bell notification icon as well. So as soon as a new video goes live, you will certainly be notified. All right, thank you so much. Let's jump right in.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart picks up the story after 2013's Into the Nexus, where our heroes wrapped up a crisis involving the Dimensionator and the Netherverse. This time, the ancient device, or one based upon it, lands in the clutches of the mad robot scientist Dr. Nefarious. In his quest to rid the universe of all squishies, he modified the Dimensionator to warp reality at will. However, a run-in with Ratchet and Clank leaves it damaged, kickstarting an interdimensional collapse. Cue the spectacular debut trailer. Our heroes tumbling and jumping through purple rifts, warping to different worlds with barely any load time between them, a testament to the speed and power of the PS5. We see a couple of familiar planets, like Sargasso and Ardalis, but the excitement largely centers on a new character, the blue female Lombax with a mechanical right arm. That's a big deal for Ratchet and Clank fans. The Lombaxes are a critically endangered race thanks to a historic war, and we've only met 3 of them in the franchise's 18-year history: Ratchet, Angela Cross in Going Commando, and Alistair Azimuth in A Crack in Time. This discovery plays a key role in Ratchet's journey during the last few games, with him almost using the Dimensionator to bring back his people. Whoever she is, the identity and orange of this new Lombax will certainly play a significant role in Rift Apart's campaign. These new dimensional rifts aren't just for story purposes though. As we've seen in the extended gameplay trailer, Ratchet can jump through smaller, orange-hued portals with his rift tether. Outside of the combat advantages, we're certain it'll be used for the many environmental puzzles the series is known for. According to a Gamescom 2020 interview with directors Marcus Smith and Mike Daly, our heroes need to repair the damage wrought by the malfunctioning Dimensionator, and there are different types of rifts throughout the game. We'll probably see the rift tether used alongside the grind boots and other familiar gadgets as we patch up reality. Of course, no Ratchet and Clank is complete without an arsenal of weapons. The gameplay footage so far reveals 4. The acid-firing burst pistol, the Enforcer double-barreled electric shotgun, the Shatter Bomb grenade gauntlet, and the topiary sprinkler turret that transforms enemies into, well, hedge sculptures. While they're all twists on old favorites, we do expect some awesome or hilarious new additions in the full game. The developers are using the DualSense adaptive triggers to make these weapons feel unique, something that sounds a lot more believable after Astro's Playroom. Yet some of them feature gameplay enhancements too. For example, the burst pistol is slower and more accurate with a light trigger pull, but faster and wilder when you go all in. Similarly, the Enforcer has 2 levels of resistance. The lighter pull empties one barrel, the heavier pull empties both. Given the series' affinity for munitions from flamethrowers to missile launchers and the glorious Mr. Zircon, it looks like Rift Apart is set on delivering a huge sensory kick for new and returning players alike. Ratchet and Clank may have a deep amount of lore behind it, but the series has always made a point of being accessible no matter which game you start with. What's more, Insomniac Games has no doubt considered all the new fans they netted after the 2016 remake and movie. These players already know the origin story of our heroes and their tangle with Dr. Nefarious, so we expect they'd have little trouble following along in this new adventure. Either way, both camps can expect a grin-inducing game with a visual fidelity rivaling most 3D animated films. The developers confirm that Rift Apart will support 4K HDR, as well as Tempest engine-powered 3D audio, so be sure to play with a pair of headphones. What's particularly exciting is Insomniac's inclusion of a performance mode, which sets the game up for a targeted 60 FPS, a frame rate the studio used to obsess over until 2009. Unfortunately, there's still no exact release date for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, but Sony has confirmed the game will launch in the first quarter of 2021.
Ratchet. We are too late. Ratchet?
Who?